The historical sites of Athens are obvious, like the Acropolis and an atmosphere of an ancient and fabled city. But who would imagine an excellent automobile museum? It's around the corner from the Archaeological Museum and is a private collection with professional polish. The collection is encyclopedic, with cars from the very early days to desirable contemporary ones. Cars are not restored to the hilt, nor are they dusty relics, but in the condition that you would be proud to have in your garage and drive to any Cars and Coffee. There are several cars of surprising interest. I wish I took more pictures of this 1919 Daihatsu Tipo Sports. The company started out making railway carriages for the Orient Express. In 1905, got into automobiles. Based in Turin, Daihatsu achieved great racing success. One like this one won its class and third overall in the 1919 Targa Florio. They supplied frames to Bugatti, and the Daihatsu red oval logo of 1909 predates Bugatti's of 1911, which is oh so similar. There are familiar and prized Bugattis, like this Type 44 Drophead Coupe, and a stylish Type 57. And the offbeat and little known, like this American 1929 Willis Whippet 6. 80 were made, and yes, it's the same Willis that made the Jeep. Many of the museum's cars were bought in auction from Great Britain, and some are quite unusual. A 1919 Humber. Have you ever heard of that? By 1913, Humber was the second largest automobile manufacturer in the UK. This is a Humber 10 two-seater with a dicky seat, or rumble seat. Few cars were made and few survive. There is a 1949 Triumph 2000 Roadster, I think rarely seen stateside, and it was a car driven by a popular European TV detective, Bergerac, and it was the last British car to have a rumble seat. 1949 Allard Drophead Coupe. Sidney Allard learned a lot about American engines, rebuilding World War II Army Ford V8 trucks. In the U.S., they would see the Allard V8 J2 Specials racing in the early days of Watkins Glen and the roads around Elkhart Lake and Pebble Beach. There's a pair of 1950 Bristols that look like pre-war BMWs. A 1952 Healey Tickford sports sedan, and this vanilla-looking 1955 Daimler Conquest Roadster. Inline 2.5-liter 6, but with an aluminum body and 100 horsepower. 65 were made. There are little cars and weird ones. Desirable Lamborghinis and Ferraris of various stripes. In this setting, American cars look foreign. The museum is complete, even with a Formula One driving simulator. Athens has a comfortable pace, at least for the tourist. It's modern. The antiquities are mind-boggling, like this bronze statue of horse and boy jockey seen in the Archaeological Museum. It dates back to 140 years BC. The animation of both is so modern. This is a surprise museum with interesting cars of the 20th century in a city that incubated the ideals of the Western world.